Welcome everybody to week 2 of the Montana State Grizzlies Dynasty, as they are set to take on today an equally rated FCS team, the Northwest Predators. I may have called them Rattlers in the last episode, but I must have been thinking about the old Madden created teams, but this is the Predators. And today we open up our first game here at Jim Sweeney Field, actually named after the real-life former coach of the real-life Montana State University football team. They're ranked almost last in the FBS of toughest places to play, as the Grizzlies are looking to change that rating with a win here tonight as we get you down to the field for kickoff. And we are underway here in Billings, Montana, as the Predators will kick off. Bryant is back to receive the kick at about the 5. And he's down the sideline. He's got a lot of space. He breaks a tackle at about the 30, another one at 25. And he's down inside the 15-yard line, an 80-yard return for Jared Bryant. As we see, he is one of the impact players highlighted for this game. 4 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown last week. The Montana State Grizzlies start here in really good field position. They hand the ball off to Keith, and he gains a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 now. Keith takes the handoff again, and he has nowhere to go on that play. Good stop by the Predators. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Grizzlies. McConnell's in the gun. He drops back, pass. And it's overthrown. Reddick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 8 as the Grizzlies will bring out the field goal unit. And the kick is up, and it's good. First points on the board. First drive for the Grizzlies. 3-0. The Predators take this one. Dixon has it in the end zone. He's up the middle of the field on the return and sets up the Predators in decent field position. 1st and 10 at about the 31-yard line, it looks like. Lewis passes short to Dixon. He's taken down after a 7-yard gain by Doucette. 2nd and 3 now. Play action from Lewis, and he finds the open man, McIntosh. He has a lot of space. And he stumbles down to about the 40-yard line, a 22-yard pickup for the Predators. We get some motion here on the first down play. Lewis runs the option. He takes it himself, and he has a 7-yard gain to bring up 2nd and 3. And on 2nd and 3, the ball is given to Murphy, and he has a 5-yard gain and a first down for the Predators. They're putting together a good drive. Let's see if they can capitalize on this, as Alfred Kent is there to make the tackle in the backfield on Murphy. A good play by this Montana State Grizzlies defense on first down to bring up 2nd and 11. We have an empty formation now. Lewis back to pass. Those are short to Lee, and he has nowhere to go. Maybe picks up a yard. And on 3rd and 10, Lewis over the middle, but it's overthrown. That'll bring up 4th and 10. A good stand by the Grizzlies on that. That'll bring up 4th and 10. And it looks like the Predators are going for it. Empty formation for the offense, as the Grizzlies only send 3. Lewis throws it out to the left, and Rooney has an interception in the end zone. A great play by the senior, making an adjustment on the ball, coming back for it. Just turns around and immediately puts his hands up, and he has it. Big turnover for the Grizzlies. And they'll start this drive at their own 20. McConnell back to pass. Throws it short quickly to Rushing on the left side on the slant. And he has a 19-yard gain on that play. A good play by the senior, trying to get him involved early. 1st and 10. Keith out to the right side. Gets the handoff, but he has nowhere to go. Dropped for no gain for 2nd and 10 now. And Jared's in the backfield, and he takes it. Jared Bryant. 10-yard gain. Almost a first down. 3rd and 1 now. And Jared takes the handoff again, and he has a first down. McConnell now in the pistol on 1st and 10. Drops back, throws it to the left, but it looks like he's hit as he lets it go, and that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. And the Predators send a lot of pressure. It gets there to bring McConnell down and forces an incomplete pass. Bring up 3rd and 10. And the shotgun, McConnell back to pass. Looking over the middle as that one's incomplete, and he was looking for Bradford on the play, and that'll bring up a 4th and 10 as Reese lets this go. Dixon takes it, and he's out of bounds. They'll start this drive at about the 20 as you see the Grizzlies defense come onto the field. We get a little motion out of the wing formation. Lewis throws it short to McIntosh, and He has a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 now for the Predators. Motion again from Murphy. Lewis scrambles out to the right, and he has a first down. 6-yard pickup. Lewis making it happen with his legs. New set of downs. Motion from the tight end. Lewis and drops back to pass and throws it over the middle to Dixon. And he has another first down, 12 yards on the play. The Predators are driving now. Lewis play action out of the backfield. Throws it deep down the sideline. Has Jason Chavez 22-yard gain. A big play from the Predators. As Lewis runs an option now, and he's taken down hard. Ray DeLuca on the tackle. Great job by the Grizzlies defense there. As Lewis is back in the pass, and he just throws this one away. That'll bring up 3rd and 12. Back to pass is Lewis on 3rd down, and he can't find a man as that just falls harmlessly to the turf. 4th and 12, and yep, it looks like that'll bring on the punt team as the Predators will send this one back. And looks like Fellows is going to just let this go into the end zone, and that's a touchback. Just about a minute left in this game as Keith takes a handoff to the right side. He breaks a tackle, but he can't break the other. Only a 3-yard gain on the play to bring up 2nd and 7. As we get Henderson in motion this time. McConnell with the option, pitches it back to Henderson. He breaks a tackle, and he has a first down, an 8-yard gain by the wide receiver LaShawn Henderson. Now bring up a 1st and 10. We have motion again from Reddick this time, and he gets the handoff. But he has nowhere to go. Just a host of Predators there to stop him that time. So 2nd and 11, looks like this will be the last play of the first quarter. Keith, 5-yard gain. And with that, we'll bring you to a studio update. Number 5, Georgia just squeaks by South Carolina, 28-26, a close game there in Athens. As 3rd and 5 to start this second quarter. McConnell throws it short, and amazingly Rushing makes the catch. 2 catches for 28 yards so far for Rushing on the game. As McConnell on 1st down hands it off to Keith, and he's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 now. Keith in the backfield still. McConnell drops back to pass, and he throws it out to Rushing on the comeback. 14-yard pickup. We get Henderson in motion. He takes the handoff on 1st down, and we have a penalty. It looks like this one might be coming back. Holding on the lineman, Devin Chapman. So that'll bring up 1st and 19 for the Grizzlies. As McConnell takes this, and he's sacked. He brought down a hard 10-yard loss on the play, and we saw this last week a bit with Oregon State. Just an unblocked man sending pressure, and it gets there easily. We'll see if the Grizzlies can kind of shore up that blocking as they run a screen pass here on 2nd and 29, and that only gives them a 6-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 22. In the pistol is McConnell. Drops back. Looks off to the right side. Streaking is Reddick, and he has a 19-yard gain, and he fumbles. But it harmlessly goes out of bounds. 4th and 3 now. And it looks like the Grizzlies are going to go for it. Wes Keith in the backfield as they hand it off. He bounces out to the right side and powers through a tackle and gets the first down. And it looks like the Grizzlies are going to go no huddle now as they're on the 24-yard line of the Predators. Thrown over the middle, and that's deflected. Incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. McConnell drops back to pass over the middle again, and that's deflected once more. 3rd and 10 for the Grizzlies as we get a penalty now. This one might be coming back again, a false start. It looks like that might have been on Trey Terry, the right tackle. But that will bring up a 3rd and 15 as McConnell takes it. Throws it to the right to Henderson on the out route, and he has 14 yards, but a 4th and 1. Just short of the first down as the Grizzlies are going to go for it again. Keith in the backfield, and they hand it off to him, and he easily gets the first down with a 3-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies inside the 15-yard line at about the 11. As Keith gets the handoff again, why not keep giving it to him? 2nd and 5 now. McConnell runs the option, pitches it back to Bryant, and he only has a 3-yard gain. This drive has been the epitome of 3 yards in a cloud of dust, it seems like, as Keith gets the handoff on 3rd and 2, and another 3-yard gain as they're inside the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for the Grizzlies. 3 linemen on one side, and they run to that side. Jared Bryant is untouched for a touchdown. 9-0, and looks like the extra point will make it 10-0. As the Grizzlies kick this off, 4:16 left in the half. Dixon makes a couple moves, and that will start the Predators out at about their own 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Lewis back to pass. Throws it short over the middle to Love. 16-yard gain and a first down for the Predators as Lewis runs the delay, gives it to Murphy, and he only picks up one. A good job by Mitchell to get off that block and stop him. As Lewis throws over the middle on 2nd and 9, Chavez is open, and he has a 19-yard gain. Another big catch by Chavez, the tight end, and that brings up a 1st and 10. Lewis back to pass. Throws it short to Cole, and he's met hard by Hayford after a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 with about 3 minutes left in the game. Lewis on the end around gives it to Love, and Kent says you aren't going anywhere as he tackles him for a loss on the play. Great job by Alfred Kent to be there to make the stop. And that brings up 3rd and 5. Lewis in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws out to the left to the tight end Chavez, and he's brought down by his face mask by Alfred Kent, and that's going to be a penalty. On 3rd and 5, they had a stop. Alfred Kent just making an error, and that'll make it a 1st and 10 for the Predators inside the 20-yard line at about the 16, and Murphy takes the first down play. 1-yard loss. Alfred Kent on the stop, kind of making up for the penalties. 2nd and 11 now as Lewis is in the backfield. He has time, throws out to the left, and Rooney almost has his 2nd interception of the game, but that one just falls harmlessly to the turf, and it's 3rd down now. Just under 2 minutes left in the half. Lewis passes, has Dixon open, and he's inside the 1. 16-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 1st and goal for the Predators. As surprisingly, they're going empty formation on the goal line. Lewis out to the right, and he finds Murphy, and that's a touchdown for the Predators. The extra point will make it 7-10 game. This is getting close. 1:49 left in the half. Bryant back to receive the kickoff. He takes it out of the end zone. He has some space. He has some speed. He's at the 50, and no one is even near him. The 30, 20, 10, 5 touchdown. Jared Bryant, 102-yard return. And we see that's a new NCAA record. It's actually 101 yards, but Jared Bryant coming through. We said he was an impact player at the beginning of the game, and he is making an impact already with 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 kick return, and that makes the game 17-7 for Montana State. Man, that was an exciting 10 seconds. They'll kick the ball off. McIntosh now takes it at about the 3, and he has some space up in the middle, but he's brought down after a 27-yard gain, and the Predators have decent field position at about the 30. 1:34 left in the game. Or left in the half. And Lewis takes this, scrambles out to the right, and he has a first down. 11-yard gain on the play. As we see, they go empty once again on 1st and 10. Lewis throws it out to the left, and he has Murphy, and he's taken down quickly by Bobby Doucette. 2nd and 4 now, just under a minute left in the half. As Lewis takes the shotgun snap, he scrambles out to the right, and he runs through a defender. Ramirez brings him down, but he pays a bit of a price. 6-yard gain and a first down for the Predators. Under 50 seconds left now. Lewis out to the right, throws it short to Dixon, and he has a 6-yard gain. As we see, the Predators are going to go hurry up. 2nd and 4, 30 seconds left. Throwing out to Dixon once again to the right, and he's out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Predators, and it looks like they take a shot as that one just falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds left. Lewis throws it out short to Love, and he has a first down. 18 seconds left, and they're going to go hurry up. Predators now, clock stopped after the first down. Lewis scrambles. He's taken down by Murray, the safety, coming up to make a touchdown-saving tackle. And it looks like Lewis is a little shaken up on the play. I hope he's not out for too long, as the Predators will take their last time out and look to get some points on the board before going into half. And it looks like they will, 17-10. And that's the end of the first half, 17-10 for the Montana State Grizzlies over the Predators. as we'll take you to a studio update for halftime. As we see number 15 Texas defeated number 22 Ole Miss 38-24. And we'll get you back down to the field now for the second half, as the Grizzlies will kick this off to the Predators. McIntosh takes it in the end zone, and he's met hard at about the 20-yard line by Lenny Livingston, an outside linebacker. And 1st and 10 now, as we get motion out of the wing T. Lewis throws it out to the left on the corner, and McIntosh has it. A great job to keep his feet down. 1st and 10 for the Predators. Motion again from Dixon as they handed this off to the halfback Murphy, and he has an 8-yard gain. So 2nd and 2 now. Motion from McIntosh, play action from Lewis. A lot of stuff going on as DeLuca has the interception. 2nd interception of the game for this Montana State Grizzlies. And DeLuca does a great job making the catch on the sideline, getting his foot down. And that'll set the Montana State Grizzlies up very nicely with good field position at their own 42. As McConnell runs the option, and he has a lot of space on the right side. He has 19-yard gain and a big first down for the Grizzlies as McConnell takes the snap. Throws it out to the right on the comeback to Henderson, and he has a first down, 15 yards. So a new set of downs for the Grizzlies. McConnell making adjustments at the line. Play action from him. And he scrambles out to the right. He's looking. He's taken down, and he fumbles. Oh, man, that is not what we needed. A turnover while the Grizzlies were driving, and the Predators are living up to their namesake. So 1st and 10 now for them, as Murphy has nowhere to go. Alfred Kent on the tackle, and I feel like I'm saying his name a lot today, but that is a good thing. 2nd and 7 now for the Predators. Lewis takes the snap. The Grizzlies send pressure, and that one is just thrown away by Lewis. 3rd and 7 now for the Predators. As they run a screen pass, Murphy has a whole lot of room, and he's down after a 17-yard gain. First down. Lewis back again. Looks like they're running another screen, and he has nowhere to go. Norwood is there to make the stop. He reads it. He gets off his block. Great play by Rudy Norwood. A 2nd and 15 now after the loss of yardage, as McIntosh takes the pitch for only a yard gain. 3rd and 14 now for the Predators. Lewis in the shotgun. Throws it out deep down the sideline, and Murphy has it. Another interception. That's the 3rd interception of the game for the Grizzlies. Great job by this defense, just shutting down some of these passes. A great catch by Murphy, just over the shoulder, Willie Mays style. What an amazing play from an amazing athlete. And he gets out of bounds just before the 25. And Roy Shambo has to be loving how his defense is playing. 1st and 10 now. That'll set the Grizzlies up in good field position as McConnell scrambles out to the left trying to get away from the pressure, and he can't. He's sacked for a 6-yard loss, and Connell is not our fastest quarterback. As we know, Lilly is our more athletic quarterback. Is 2nd and 16. They run a screen pass to Reddick. He tries to make a move, but he can't get away from the defenders. 5-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 11. Rushing play action. Connell's taken down hard. Sacked for 7 yards. 4th and 18. And that's going to force the Grizzlies to punt. And Dixon is taken down hard immediately by Ramirez. Good special teams play all around by the Grizzlies today as we get 1st and 10 from the Predators. Lewis takes off up the middle. He has some space. Doucette takes him down after a 12-yard gain. Another 1st and 10 for the Predators. Lewis in the backfield. He's looking for Murphy, but can't find him, and Doucette is there to knock the ball away again. 2nd and 10 for the Predators. As the Grizzlies send some pressure this time, and Lewis sneaks out the backfield, but he's just short of picking up a first down. 3rd and 1 for the Predators now as they come out in the gun. And Lewis runs the option. Kent just ran right by him, and Murphy has to make the tackle after an 8-yard gain. So on 1st down, we get a pass out to McIntosh. I don't know how he caught that, but it's a 2-yard gain on the catch. 2nd and 8 now with 2:21 left in the 3rd. Thrown out to the left to Dixon, and he can't hang on to it. That falls harmlessly to the ground. 3rd and 8 now Another empty formation. Dixon in motion. Lewis throws to the left to Love. And Love powers through Kent's tackle, and he picks up a first down, 8-yard reception. First and 10 as you look at the first downs there at the bottom of the screen. The Predators have 18, while the Grizzlies only have 10, and they have been controlling this ball, moving down the field. And we'll see if the Grizzlies can stop them as that second and inches play falls incomplete. Third and inches now. Lewis is taken down hard by who else but Alfred Kent. Getting in there, disrupting this offense all day. Alfred Kent makes a big stop on third down, and that'll bring up 4th and 3 for the Predators as they bring out the field goal unit. And the kick is up, and it's good, and that'll make it 17-13. And Jared Bryant's looking to maybe recreate his return last time as he finds some space. He's out to the right. He's at the 40, the 50. He breaks a tackle, but he's taken down by a couple Predators. A 64-yard return on the play as we see the last few drives from the Grizzlies. They started out good in this game, and after that, they've kind of been a little bit stagnant. First and 10 now in good field position. The Predators 40 as McConnell just launches it downfield, and it's intercepted. Rushing was the intended target, but pass was underthrown by McConnell. He just doesn't have quite the arm strength to make those big passes. And the Predators will have the ball at about their own 10-yard line as Lewis takes the option himself, and he picks up 8 yards, and it looks like he's getting up a little slowly. He's taken a lot of hits today, and I don't know how much longer he can keep up with it. As we get a quick pass to Dixon, and that's incomplete. Good play by the Grizzlies, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 2. And Lewis hands off to McIntosh, and of course, Alfred Kent is there once again to force a 4th down play. And the Predators are going to punt this away. That's smart on their part. Fellows breaks the tackle. He's looking for the corner. He breaks another one at about the 40. He's out of bounds at maybe the 33-yard line. Great field position starting for the Grizzlies in Predator territory at the 33-yard line. McConnell runs the option. He takes it himself. He's out to the right, and he's out of bounds at about the 17-yard line, and that will end our third quarter as Montana State is up 17-13 in what has been a bit of a sloppy third quarter for the Grizzlies. And 1st and 10 now here to start the fourth quarter. Keith is in the backfield as we get motion from Henderson. McConnell option, pitches it back to Henderson. A huge stiff arm from Henderson, and he has a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now for the Grizzlies. Keith in the backfield, option by McConnell. He makes a few guys miss. He's in for a touchdown, a 10-yard touchdown run for Nick McConnell. Gets in the end zone with ease, and the extra point will make that 24-13 with 7:30 left in the game. As McIntosh takes this at the 5-yard line. And he's taken down hard by Craig O'Connell, the freshman. So 1st and 10 at about their own 27, it looks like, are the Predators as Murphy gets the delay, and he's up the middle. And he has a first down, a 10-yard gain on the play. Predators with a new set of down have motion here on first. And Lewis back to pass, and he just throws this away. Good coverage down the field by everyone. So 2nd and 10. Murphy throws it out to the right on screen pass to Dixon, but he has nowhere to go. I think that may have been Harrington on the stop, but oh, no, that's Hamby. Huge hit from Hamby, the corner, and that brings up a 3rd and 7. Motion from Murphy. Lewis play action. He throws it out to Murphy, and he's stopped by a whole host of Grizzlies, but Hayford is there first as this will force 4th and 4 and a punt. As Fellows takes this, and he doesn't really get a great return on that play. But the Grizzlies start their drive at their own 33, it looks like. 1st and 10. Ball's given to Keith, and he stumbles ahead. 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. Keith in the backfield still. And McConnell back to pass. And he throws an interception. Henderson, the intended target, but the defender just jumped in front of it. It looks like McConnell threw it way too late. And that'll set the Predators up in great field position. 1st and 10. Murphy takes the handoff, and he has a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for the Predators as we get some motion from Love. Lewis throws it to Love, and he has a first down met hard by Bobby Doucette. He paid the price for that catch. And Lewis here again. Get motion from Murphy, and it's an option. And he's just throwing defenders off of him. 8-yard pickup by Jacob Lewis. Great job by him to run the ball there. 2nd and 2 now as they give the handoff to Murphy. And he rumbles ahead for 3 yards off tackle. 1st and 10 now for the Predators inside the 20-yard line. Lewis out to the right, and that's a fumble. And Doucette has it. That's a great play. Bobby Doucette is there to just pounce on the ball, and it looks like Rudy Norwood may have gotten there to deflect the pitch. And great awareness by Bobby Doucette to just jump on it. And that's a much-needed turnover for the Grizzlies. 1st and 10 now for them as Keith takes the handoff, sidesteps a tackler, and he has 2 yards on the play as Bryant, and 2nd down, is in the backfield, and he takes the handoff, and he has it for a 6-yard gain. Bryant still in the backfield on 3rd and 2, and he's given the handoff, and he has a 1st down. 4 yards by Jared Bryant on the play, and that'll bring up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at about the 36-yard line. Motion from rushing as Bryant takes the handoff up the middle. He breaks a bunch of tackles, but it's only for a 5-yard gain. It looks like he was trying to break it out wide, but he just couldn't get there. And the 2nd down handoff is given to Bryant as well. A huge gain for him on that play as it brings the Grizzlies up to over 100 yards rushing on the day as a team. 1st and 10, Keith gets the handoff, and he's dropped in the backfield. A 2-yard loss on the play. Great job by the Predators on that one as we have 2nd and 12 now. Play action to Keith, and McConnell finds Harden wide open in the middle of the field. 32-yard gain, and that sets the Grizzlies up in great field position as Bryant takes the handoff. And he has 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now as Bryant is still in the backfield. Play action to Bryant. McConnell scrambles out right. He finds Jackson on the short pass. And Adrian Jackson, the freshman fullback, is in the end zone. Great job by Adrian Jackson on that play. Just making the catch, tiptoeing the line, and getting into the end zone. Great job, and these fans are loving it. Montana State is up 31-13 with just over 2 minutes left in the game. As the Predators will now take this kickoff return, McIntosh has it. And he's out to about the 23-yard line, so that's where the Predators will start their drive. 1st and 10 as we get motion from the tight end. Lewis back to pass. It looks like there's a lot of Grizzlies over there, but Bobby Doucette will get credit for the sack. 2nd and 12 now for the Predators. Lewis back to pass, throws it over the middle to Cole, and Cole has a 1st down and more as he picks up 18 yards, and the Predators are going to go hurry up. With 1:38 left in the game, trying to make something happen. Lewis throws out to the right, and that's nearly intercepted by Hamby. 2nd and 10 now for the Predators. Lewis has time, looks short to Murphy, and he has him, and Doucette is there to immediately take him down. 3rd and 4 with just over a minute left in the game. As it looks like we have a penalty on the play. And Cole makes the catch, and he's brought down hard by Hamby. And we'll look to see what this is. And it's offsides on Elliott Hardy. That penalty is going to be declined. So they'll take the yardage. 1st and 10, just over a minute left as we get a little bit of motion. Lewis back to pass. A lot of time, but he just throws this one away. Harmlessly out of bounds. 2nd and 10, good coverage by the defense on that one. 55 seconds left now as it's thrown out to the right, and that's incomplete. Lee just can't make the catch. Coverage by Mooney on that side. 3rd and 10 now, 50 seconds left in the game. Lewis trying to go deep, and that one is incomplete. Harmlessly to the turf. 4th and 10, and the Predators are going to go for it. 45 seconds left. He overthrows his target by a mile, and the Grizzlies will take over now at their own 41-yard line. You got to think they're just going to run this clock out. They've been able to run the ball, but we get play action, and that one's overthrown, and that one's intercepted. Breedlove makes the interception on the overthrow from McConnell. I don't know what the offense is doing there. You would think they just try to run the clock out with 40 seconds left, but they pass, and it's intercepted. So the Predators will get another chance. I don't know if they have enough time to make this a competitive game, but they can at least save some face as that pass is incomplete, caught out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now, just over 30 seconds. Lewis with the option. Goes out right as Mitchell is there to take him down. 3rd and 11 now. 28 seconds left. Lewis in the backfield. Hit as he throws, and that one's incomplete. 4th and 11 now. And they'll just punt this one away, and that one will go out of bounds. And the Grizzlies with 19 seconds left. And what happened last drive, you got to think they're just going to run the ball. As Bryant takes the handoff, and he has a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. And the clock will just run out as the game is over. And here's your final score. Montana State gets a win here at home, 31-13 over the Northwest Predators. And it was a great job by Jared Bryant today. As you see, he is our player of the game with his 1 rushing touchdown and 1 return touchdown. That is now a new NCAA record. As we'll take a look at some of these stats before we get out of here. Was it a pretty game? No. Was it an ugly game? Definitely. Only 259 total yards of offense. We ran the ball pretty well, especially Jared Bryant. The turnovers were a big problem for us, as the Predators were, but we got turnovers, we made turnovers. We'll look to clean that up in the next game. And individually, the passing game did not have a good day. 3 interceptions by McConnell. Rushing-wise, 64 yards by Jared Bryant, 6.4 yards a carry, only 2.6 yards a carry for Keith. Looks like we might have to make a change there later on. And Ernie Rushing once again led our receivers. 3 catches, 42 yards, but there wasn't much involvement of the passing game in the second half. And defensively, we had a very good game, or at least Alfred Kent did. 10 solo tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, and a handful of players with others. Then our only sack was Doucette, and then those 3 interceptions by Rooney, DeLuca, and Murray really helped us pull out the win in this game. I'm really proud of the defense, and special teams didn't really get much going besides Jared Bryant with that long return for a touchdown, and it's no surprise how he is our offensive player of the game with the 2 total touchdowns, and surprisingly, Bobby Doucette was our defensive player of the game. I guess the sack and fumble recovery were enough to make that happen, as we'll run you through some of these players of the week, as there's a bit of surprise when you get to the Mountain West Conference. Bobby Doucette is the player of the week in the Mountain West Conference. Like I said, I guess that sack and the fumble recovery were enough to push him over the edge. As we'll get a look at some of our season stats, McConnell, 251 yards on the season, those 3 interceptions with that past game. Maybe it was time to make a change at quarterback. We'll see. McConnell's not doing terribly bad, but rushing-wise, I think it is time for a change, as Jared Bryant has just been doubling Wes Keith's output, and we need to get him the ball more if we want to win more games. Ernie Rushing, 5 catches for 64 yards, is leading the team after 2 games. That is not what you want to see. Only 1 touchdown on the season, and it's by our fullback. You don't want a fullback leading your receiving touchdowns. Defensively, Alfred Kent, DeLuca, Norwood, they're some of our best players. Even Doucette, he's second on the team in tackles. Handful of players with sacks. The 3 interceptions from last game. The defense is playing about what I would expect. And it's official, Jared Bryant is in the record books. Longest kick return, 101 yards. Montana State is officially on the map. And after that last game, we move up a lot of spots in the toughest places to play ranking, moving up from 126 to 86. And next week is going to be a bit of an interesting episode. We'll start out by getting a look at some of our recruiting, our team needs, our top recruits, who we're going to be focusing more on. And then we have a game against San Diego State University in week 4. They've played 3 games. We've played 2. As you can see, they're definitely favored ahead of us. But I don't think it will be too bad of a game, as if we see some of their games they've played, they also played Oregon State and lost to about the same score that we did. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all are looking forward to week 4 and to see what kind of recruits we can bring in. And if you liked what you saw today, like, subscribe, share to all your friends, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.